Good morning, good morning, my beautiful imperfectionist family. It's your girl Tammy, aka That's a Woman. Listen, your girl is excited today. Why? Because tomorrow, November 22nd, is what? Your girl's birthday. She's digging into those 50s. And looking fabulous along the way, I might add. Yes, and after that, it's Thanksgiving. So on this session of Planting and or Watering, I want to talk about giving thanks. Because a lot of times in life, we forget to give thanks. First of all, give thanks for who you are. You are a blessed being. As I stated the other week, you are an infinite being with limitless opportunities and possibilities, and you can manifest anything you want in this desire. Give thanks for that. Start believing that. I want you to grab and take hold of that. I didn't just say that just to say it. I said it for a purpose because I want you to know the power is within you. We are on a journey. Life is a journey and it's about expansion. It's about growing. How are you growing? If you don't evolve, if you just stay right where you're at, or if you're just focused on the end game, what is the end game without a little fun along the way? You got to think. There were so many people in the previous generation. All they did, they worked hard to retire. And that's when they're like, I'm going to travel and see the world. And then you go on these cruise ships now and you see, y'all, my thumb ring just fell off, but we just going to keep it moving. You see them with oxygen tanks on them. They're being pushed in wheelchairs. When they had a whole life before that all they had to do was plan it out. And listen, I know we get so caught up in life and living that we don't plan to do things that bring us joy. And I am a firm believer. We are to have joy. We are to have fun. We don't want to get to the end of this journey sitting in a rocking chair with regrets of not doing the things that I desire to do, not living my full potential, not experiencing the things that I wanted to experience. Because here's the thing. You get to experience whatever you desire. As the limitless being you are, you can do it. And it's about planning. It's about believing. It's about, I think I told y'all, writing it down. It's about seeing yourself. And even as we're entering the Thanksgiving and then following the Christmas season, think about those things that you're thankful for. Listen, I got to lead by example. And I keep forgetting to put it on my list. It's time to start journaling. Journal those things that you are appreciative of. Affirm those things over your life. So guess what? When you get to days like Thanksgiving, and if you're in a rough patch in life, you can at least sit back and say, oh, wow. Yes, I've had some bad things happen to me, but look at all the things I am thankful and I am appreciative of. I got so much to be thankful for. And you know what? Let me tell you where you start with your thankfulness. You start for being thankful for who you are. Right there. For who you are. You are such a wonderful person. I don't care what you have ever done. I don't care. That's irrelevant to me. You are a wonderful person. You're blessed. You have cells operated in your body. You have your heart pumping. You have the use and activity of your limbs, as the church folks would used to say. I'm thankful for the usefulness of being clothed in my right mind. You're there. And know how I know you're there? Because you're listening to me. That's letting me know you still have the breath of life. As long as you have the breath of life, you can continue to press on. You got something right there every day to wake up and give thanks for. Even if circumstances may not be the way you want them to be, they are still a part of your journey. You get yourself into a state where, you know what, I'm going to be content. I'm going to be happy. I'm going to have joy, and I'm going to move forward. Move forward. Even the 23rd Psalm lets us know. The psalm writer said, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. What did he say? He said, I walked through it. He didn't say, I got there, I was in the valley, and I stayed there. He said, I kept it moving. When you're going through the valley of the shadow of death, when you're going through the trials of life, when you are in what we call a faith fight, this is when you're going to have to buckle down. Of course, this is when you pray. You call on all your supernatural help. You get your strength and you give thanks, gratitude, affirmations. Those things have been shared with us. It's also about visualizing yourself being blessed, visualizing yourself being out of that situation. And when I talked about writing it down, visualize yourself the way you want to see you. Those are things that will help you be thankful, help you be happy, help you be appreciative for who you are, the wonderful being that you are. The loving soul, the spirit. And listen, let your love start at home. Let your thankfulness start at home. Let your loved ones know how much you love and appreciate them. So many times we spend so much time being good to others that we don't let those know in our immediate circle and in our families how much we love and appreciate them. Even spouses, relationships, whatever. Let your mate know, your children know, your loved ones know that you love them. The older generation, especially the men, they used to think if I provide, I'm showing I love you. I don't think it's until now that a lot of them can just even verbally say I love you. They don't know how. They were not taught. So guess what? We are part of a time where we know it's okay to say I love you. And it's the weirdest thing. Even in relationships, people don't want to be the first person to say I love you in a new relationship. That is so funny to me. But if you love a person, you need to let them know. Period. And also don't forget, it starts with you. When it says charity and love starts at home, that means it starts here. So you start loving you, as I talked about last week, and you spread it and you give thanks. You let the people in your life know, I love you. I appreciate you. I'm thankful for you. Life is an amazing experience when you open your eyes and you truly see through supernatural lenses. I know we are all looking at it from our fleshly experiences. But here's the thing, it's called contrast. Contrast is that experience that lets you know what you don't want versus what you do want. And when you know what you don't want, that's when you know how you like, okay, I need to do things differently. I need to shift the momentum. I need to change. It's like, in other words, getting into alignment. Getting into alignment with God and your higher power. And let me tell you, it's a pitiful thing. It's not fun when you're out of alignment. I kind of got snatched out of alignment the other day, and I promise you, within minutes, I had a door closed on my funny bone, and I'm here to tell you, it's nothing funny about when this funny bone get hit, okay, or this bone get hit. And then not long after that, I think I was on the bicycle at the gym, and I scratched my eye, right above my eye. And I was like, okay. It's time to get into alignment. It's time to stop this. But it happens. It happens. So here's the thing. What was my choices at that point? I knew I was out of alignment. Something happened, and yeah, there were some situations that happened that snatched me out. Guess what? You got to stop it. You got to stop it. It's like, I love the analogy when life is lifing and You have the opportunity, whether you know this or not, you have the opportunity to slow it down. It's like a car going downhill in San Francisco. When that car starts going, your best chance to stop it is right when it starts. If it speeds up and get momentum, you're going to have problems. So when life is throwing some things, this is when you kind of have to back up. Breathe. Pause. Breathe. Think. Think before you react. I know we as people have been so reactive in life, and I want us to become proactive, and I want us even to become mindful of how we respond, because that really determines the next step. So I said all that to say, as the momentum gets started, if you find yourself out of alignment, get back into alignment. Don't allow it to continue to fester. Even in our homes, we tend to hold on. Even the scriptures say, don't let the sun go down on your wrath. But yet, people will go to bed angry, go to bed with unresolved issues. And guess what? I don't find it easy to sleep in those situations. So I would suggest addressing it. And see, don't know if any of you have done the love language test. Do yours. Find out what yours is. Because one of mine is communication. Well, it's words of affirmation, but AKA for me, communication. You want the best relationship with me? You got to communicate with me. And that's what sometimes people want. That's also a breakdown in the family dynamics or in relationships. No one wants to communicate. Everyone wants to be right. It's not about being right all the time. It's about how do we mend this? How do we fix this? How do we bring this back together? That's what family needs. That's what the family dynamics, that's what, when we're thinking about Thanksgiving, when we're thinking about entering this holiday season, and even with the absence of our loved ones, those that we can have in our heart, those are memories. Because I know there are some people that have left here that words were never spoken that needed to be spoken to. This is an opportunity. Speak it. Because here's the beautiful part. I know, I'm not crazy when I say this. Our loved ones are here. They're just a non-physical. They're angels. They're looking out for us. And they're also listening. So if there's something that you need to say to your loved ones, say it. Say it. I promise you, they will hear it. They will hear it. And they know, they will want you to know all is well. All is well. There is no need to be hurting, to be sad. They want you to give thanks, and they want you to live your life. Because I know sometimes people stop living at the loss of a loved one. They come to a place where they're like, oh, my loved one is gone and I'm not going to live, and this, that, and the other. And that's not what they want. That does not help add value to you and your life. So I want you guys to get to a place where you love your family, love those around you. Remember, this universe is built on love. God is love. He loves each and every one of us. And what did I say the other week? We are all one. And when you think of how we're all interconnected, a lot of the shenanigans that's going on are not even worth it. But anywho, I want you guys to enjoy your Thanksgiving as we kick off this holiday season. Give your girl a shout out for her birthday. Let her know, like, hey, she's doing good work or whatever. In other words, if I have touched you, thumbs up. And please like the video, share it with a friend. I appreciate you. And I'm going to start by saying how thankful I am for each and every one of you for being a part of this journey with me. The end game is expansion beyond measures, because again, we're expanding and we're growing and we're evolving. So I thank you all. I appreciate you. I love you. Until the next time, I send my love, my light, my peace, my blessings, just all kind of positive energy and positive vibes I can send your way. Until the next time, have an amazing day.